We're going through exercise 13A, question 12, and in this video we're going through G. So whenever I'm given a question like this and I see that I have all the different bases, what I want to do is simplify them down into their smaller spaces. So for instance 6 I know can be simplified down into 3 and 2. So I'm going to do that. Not exactly knowing where this question is going to lead, but I know that that's probably going to be in play. Then this 9 I can make 3 squared. Don't forget that 3 on the outside. Then I'm going to go over 27 is 3 cubed. Then I've got that n on the outside multiplied. Now 8 is 2 raised to the 3. And then on the outside I have n. And then lastly I have 16, which is going to be 2 raised to the 4. And I have an n on the outside as well. Now I'm going to come down. I'm going to distribute this out. This is going to be 3, 2n multiplied by 2, 2n. Then I'm going to multiply that by 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And that's going to be over. Then I'm going to go 3n multiplied by 2, 3n multiplied by 2, 4n. Perfect. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to simplify my numerators and denominators. So wherever I have the same base and they're multiplying, I know that my indices are going to add together. So 2n plus 6 is 2n plus 6. And then I'm going to multiply that by 2n. And that's going to be over 3n multiplied. Here I have the base 2, here I have the base 2, so these are going to add. 3n plus 4n is 7n. Let's keep on going. Now what can I do? Well, I'm dividing and I have the same base, so I know that my indices are going to subtract. So it's going to be 2n plus 6 minus 3n. So I took that and then I minused 3n. And remember, when I bring it up, my indice becomes a negative. Then for this one, what I'm going to do, I always like it when my indice is positive. So I'm actually here going to bring 2n down. So it's going to be 7n minus 2n. So by bringing it down, by taking the reciprocal, the indice is a negative. Okay. Let's keep on going. So this is going to become 2n plus 6 minus 3n is going to become minus n plus 6 over, let me scroll down a bit so I can draw a straight line, over 7n minus 2n is going to be 5n. And just like that, we've solved it. If you wanted to, let's just see how the back of the book has it. All right, so the back of the book, which is the arbiter of all wisdom, as you know. So this is correct. It's just how the back of the book wants you to write it. If you wrote this on the test, you'd get it correct. The back of the book writes it like this. 3, 6 minus n to negative 5n. So what they've done is they've brought this up, so it's negative 5n. And then people do find it more aesthetically pleasing when the number that has a negative is the second term. So that's why they've moved it. But again, let me repeat, if you wrote this, you would be correct as well. So that is the answer to that question. Hopefully this has been helpful to you in answering exercise 13A, 12G.